Welcome back, everybody, to episode 8 of Debate and Destroy, the one and only metal podcast where we take two legendary metal albums on a weekly basis, go track for track to find out which is the best. I am Blackout Bill, once again the host of this weekly metal debate series, and today we are taking two of the most legendary metal bands to ever exist, which are Iron Maiden and Judas Priest, with their albums The Number of the Beast and British Steel, to find out which reigns supreme. If you haven't checked out our first couple episodes, they are now available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, and YouTube. So please go and check those out. And if you like what you hear, go give us a follow on Instagram or Twitter at the handle Debate Destroy. One word, Debate Destroy. Or send us an email with any comments, questions, suggestions, or to just tell us our opinions are wrong at debatedestroy@gmail.com. Once again, one word, debatedestroy@gmail.com. This week is special too because we are releasing on Thursday our first ever Think Again episode, which is where Eric, the guest on the last episode, and he was on a couple other episodes, goes back to discuss with us some of the mistakes we made, to correct us, give us some of his thoughts on the episodes, and of course, to read out the most important part, what you guys are giving us. Some of the feedback, some of the comments, some of the suggestions, the emails, comments that we get on Instagram that we're getting. We are going to read those out and make sure that we go over every comment and critique and suggestion that we're getting over those platforms. So check that out on Thursday. It's going to be called Think Again Part 1 or Take 1. But without any further ado, go back into your closets, go bust out that leather metal jacket that you know you have, get your singing voice ready, and prepare to go on an epic metal journey, because today it is The Number of the Beast versus British Steel on this episode of Debate and Destroy. Everybody get up. Back again, episode 8 of Debate and Destroy with yours truly, Will, and my co-host, as always, the Fiend from Carrizo Springs.
Loco JJ!
Loco JJ del
homies?
Toro. How you feeling today, JJ?
Oh, it's going to be a good one, man.
It's going to be a good one?
Drinking this Tout Le Monde.
A Tout Le Monde.
No.
A Tout Le Monde beer from Megadeth today.
It's pretty
we have
good,
on
guys.
tap.
If you guys, those who drink it. It's awesome.
Drink it. Yeah, there you go. That's a plug for Megadeth. We should get some ad revenue for that. But anyway, we got Garrett back today, who was the guest on our Black Sabbath episode. Well, once again, he's not the biggest metalhead, but he is a classic rocker, and he can get down to the Maiden.
What up?
And to the Priest. How are you feeling today?
I'm doing good.
Ready to drink some beers.
I'm ready to drink some beers.
And argue. Always
down
Sunny
to it.
style. Rag, flag, and eagle, right, Charlie?
Get up. Yeehaw.
Yeah. So just go over the rules one more time. Debate and Destroy style. We go track for track. Whichever track gets the most votes from us gets the Pentagram of Truth. The album with the most Pentagram of Truth at the end of the show is the winner. So let's start it off. Number of the Beast, 1982 release by Iron Maiden, their third album, versus the sixth album by Judas Priest from 1980, British
Which is
Steel.
incredible thing. 1980. Like when I hear their albums, it sounds pretty like current.
I know.
Like, it really
And
does.
Think about this. 1980, and it's Judas Priest's sixth album
That is
already.
insane
so
to
they're
think
already
about.
in their, in their prime. And then Iron Maiden is their first album with Bruce, obviously only their third career album. So I think it's the first North American release for both bands. For sure, Iron Maiden. I'm not too sure on Judas Priest, but
And before we even get into it, like we got to just announce how great these two vocalists are.
oh yeah.
They're epitome of
I mean, we're
vocalists.
going to be talking about them all day. Bruce Dickinson and freaking Rob Halford are like the metal gods. But I think I have a winner on who's better. But
Dang, big hit.
let's not waste any more time. Let's get down into it. Track number 1 to kick it off with Rapid Fire on British Steel versus Invaders off of
Man.
The Number of the Beast.
Dude,
what do you guys say,
rapid
JJ?
fire. We're gonna go rapid fire since it's 1980.
Okay.
Rapid fire. It's rapid fire.
It's a
man.
banger.
It goes fast.
They
Does
both
it slap?
Oh, it slaps.
It's
Oh,
slap.
yeah.
It's, dude, fast drumming, fast beats, dude. I like it. A
Oh,
lot.
yeah. And I love the... I love the lyrics. What does he say? Pounding the world like a battering ram.
He's got some crazy lyrics,
The
man.
song
It's
is just
funny.
about cracking heads.
Cracking heads.
Right?
Get it going. Oh, yeah.
Probably some of the best drumming on the album too. I think.
What? I thought it was a little
No.
more simplistic than that.
It is, but when they bring that okay, so
You get that feel at 135.
We'll get more into the drumming later
Yeah.
on. I've got a
No,
feeling,
no.
but
okay.
for this song, like yeah,
I agree with you. There's great
Yes.
drumming on this track. I think it's definitely one of the better
I
drumming
think later
tracks.
Yeah.
on in the tracks you get better drumming.
This is the only song with double bass in the entire.
doesn't
Yeah.
I
mean
think on
it's a
both albums.
better
It's got, like,
drumming
almost like-
experience.
a little bit
Yes.
of that like swing feel to it.
Yeah, a little. I think it's
pretty
I
cool.
don't know about swing. I think it's a little more straightforward, like the dun-dun-ka, dun-dun-ka. But then when they bring that one riff in and they do the double
Yeah.
bass,
And you
guys.
get that cool little drum fill, man.
Oh
He's
yeah, the
got
drum
some
feels
good ones on
badass.
there.
But I mean, that song's it's straight in your face. I think both of these songs, Invaders and Rapid Fire, I think they're both.
Similar starts too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think they're
definitely
both
similar
good
starts.
songs from Judas Priest and Iron Maiden. I don't think they're both great songs. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I like Rapid Fire a lot. I don't think it's in the top tier of Priest's catalog, but I think the same for Invaders.
I
Iron
think
Maiden.
Rapid
Like,
Fire is a top tier song on this album.
I think it is too. I would
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah,
Invaders. Well, Invaders might be too because I don't think there's a couple.
No, dude.
Ooh, it's at least better than 4 songs on.
But
on
no,
Hallowed, at least.
dude.
Yes, it is, dude. It's better than Acacia. 22 Acacia Avenue. It's better than
No
Gangland.
way. I love 22 Acadia
You're an
Avenue,
idiot.
man.
I'm with you on that one.
I'm gonna stop right
Dude,
there.
you guys
dude.
are crazy.
It's a mid-tier song.
If we're already
it's
getting
not.
over to Invaders, though, my thing about it
yeah,
is
let's get to Invaders.
if we're already getting to Invaders, like we can't dismiss like the progginess, the bass, the backing to the song, the back line to this song is pretty damn good.
Yeah, like
compared
the
to,
rhythm section?
Yeah, the rhythm section in this is
Steve Harris,
Yeah.
the bassist. If you didn't know, I hope you know who that is. Literally puts on a bass clinic in this track.
Dude, that intro
Yeah.
bass line.
The intro bass like no.
Yeah.
But the actual during the verses when when Bruce is singing and like kind of screaming the lyrics out.
Right.
If you listen just for the bass, you will be entertained. You're
and
like,
that's my thing. The
"Holy shit."
chorus on that song is a little weak, but the rest of
you're
the
like,
song,
Invaders.
yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
the rest
not
of the
too-
song though
Trilogy.
is
I do like the
legit.
swapping of the guitars when he's singing Invaders. So like it goes
Yeah.
coherent. They're very they go with each other.
And the
It's pretty
bass
cool.
too, not just the guitars. The bass
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
follows
I don't know.
them.
That song
Yeah.
is tight.
It's pretty nice.
Like
No, yeah, it's pretty cool.
it's
It
pretty
does have a
good.
cool solo.
And
at
guys-
that
It
does have a cool
154
solo-
mark.
solo.
I like that solo, dude.
Guys, it's about Vikings. I mean, can we get any
That's
more?
a metal bias right there.
Can
That's
we-
your heritage.
That's if a song's about Vikings, it's automatically more metal than the other song.
Right.
No, I'm just kidding. But like you said, they're both kind of similar starts to the albums. Like they're faster in the face. I mean, Invaders, I think, is a really good Iron Maiden song. I wouldn't consider it like a top tier, like I said before, but I can listen to it all day and be entertained. But I think
Really?
the same
Right.
for Rapid Fire.
It's just not my favorite, man.
Which one?
Invaders.
You don't like? Why don't you like it?
There's something about, I don't know. I can't explain it, dude. I really can't. There's something about it I just don't like.
Is it like the delivery of the verse lines?
Maybe
He kind of goes a little
I
fast.
think it's
Yeah.
too much when he says invaders.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
it's too much for me.
Yeah.
personally.
Great burn.
I'd rather just go with the straightforward banger, Rapid Fire.
Really?
Yeah,
You're
dude.
gonna make your pick? Well, okay. One of my big things with Bruce Dickinson is obviously I think he's a fantastic singer, but I don't love when he delivers like really fast lines, like on this song during the verses when he's singing so fast,
Yeah.
like he's going really fast, and I'm not like the biggest fan of that. I like Rob Halford's delivery way more on Rapid Fire, and I think I would say that about. Well, we'll get into it, but maybe the entire album. I love Rob Halford's delivery on these songs.
Right.
How especially on Rapid Fire, how he starts lower and then builds up his voice on itself. Freaking
Well,
awesome.
you gotta think at this point in their careers, like Rob is a pro, dude.
Exactly. This is Bruce Dickinson's
The
first album.
and he sounds incredible.
He does. But I can definitely see that there is some
The chorus does feel rushed.
Yeah,
You get some rawness in Bruce in this album.
you do
True.
get some
Yeah.
rawness. But yeah, that's a good point. I didn't even think about that. This is Rob Halford's 6th studio album and Bruce's first.
The man is a legend
So,
already.
yeah, he already knows what he's doing. He's not playing around. Whereas as Bruce, like you said, yeah, he's amazing, but I think there's stuff later on that he does better, like on Caught Somewhere in Time, Power Slave, Seventh Son.
Oh,
He
yeah.
pulls off a little bit better than this really fast Invaders style. But that being said, I still think Invaders has so much going on. Like there's so many cool parts, bass parts, guitar parts.
It intrigues you a lot.
Yeah, it's definitely, and the lyrics got me, man. I mean, I'm a sucker for the mighty Norseman. That shit is so epic.
So I think I know where you're going with your pick.
Yeah, this one was actually tougher than I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to go straight for Invaders, but after listening to Rapid Fire a couple more times, like, fuck, I really love Rapid Fire too, but I'm going to go with Invaders. It got me just
Wow.
because of the Viking lyrics, and like I said, those bass lines are undeniable. But I got to tip my hat to Dave Holland with Judas Priest with those drums, dude, because I do love the drumming, and I like the drumming way better on Rapid Fire.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. What about you,
Yeah.
Gary? What are you feeling?
I don't
What are you
know.
taking?
This was really the only one that I think I really struggled with, right? Because I got to give the credit to,
This is the
you know,
only one you struggle
There's
with?
there's some
Well,
struggles.
You're
in
going to get
this.
smacked.
Yeah, I don't know if I would say that, but it's definitely, I would say probably more so for me on this one. But it's hard for me to say. I think Rapid Fire is easier to listen to. Like, it's a more well-rounded
Yeah.
song, even though, like,
Like the first time, if you
yeah,
put
the
Rapid
first
Fire
time you
on,
listen to, it's easy listening
for
It's,
anyone.
Like, it's got a, it's just a cool song, right? And,
Yeah.
But I don't know. Invaders has all those little cool parts. But I guess you know what? I think I'm giving my pick to Rapid Fire this time.
Wow.
Dang, did Rapid Fire win?
Yeah,
Whoa, I did
2-1.
not see that coming.
Yeah,
I think
Uh-oh.
Invaders is an acquired taste. Like you said,
it really
like,
is.
No, I
the
think
first time you listen, I think most people tend to go towards Rapid Fire over
Right.
Invaders.
Okay, but here's where I disagree. If you're an Iron Maiden fan and you know what Iron Maiden can do, this song is going to be great to you. But if you're
Yeah.
not and you're just coming in, if you just put the album on, you don't really know about Iron Maiden, you'd be kind of like,
yeah.
Yeah.
But if you put the Judas Priest song on for the first time listening, people will be like, oh, it's a pretty cool song. Whereas diehard Judas Priest fans will be like, it's all right. It's a good Judas Priest song. It's not a great one.
Yeah, I would agree on that. But Maiden has such a massive catalog, man. It's insane.
So does Judas Priest.
No, Maiden has a bigger catalog.
Dude, I don't
They're
think
both-
so. I think
what-
they both
who has
have
like 12. Judas
They
Priest
both
has like
are in the
12.
teens, in
I
the
don't know.
mid-teens
They
right
all
now.
have so much going on.
They both have a lot. Like I said, at this point, this is album number 6 versus album number 3. I mean,
This for later.
Priest has been
discussion.
around longer.
What I'm trying to say is, I think Maiden has bigger hits.
then Judas Priest?
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe in
dude.
the metal world.
I don't know. It's a different debate for a different
Dude,
day.
on this
okay,
album
because-
alone, breaking the law and living after midnight are
Are
like
the two biggest songs off of
ever.
both
Like
albums.
they're
in the not just the world of
Dude,
metal.
Maiden has 3 on here.
No, but you're only thinking in the world of metal.
Yeah,
And
that's what I'm trying to go
Yeah,
for.
yeah. Okay, I agree. Like "Hallowed Be Thy Name" to me is a hit.
In the rock
Yeah, for
world,
sure.
But in the rock
Judas
world-
Priest is bigger.
yeah,
yeah.
but in the rock world, exactly.
Yeah.
You can't put on "Hallowed Be Thy Name." People are like, "What is
Yeah.
this?"
yeah,
and
I guess I'm going with the metal world.
Yes,
here.
the metal world, they have a lot of metal hits,
Yeah.
Iron Maiden. But I think Judas Priest does too, but more in their 70s Priest stuff.
Yes,
You know what I mean? Like Sin After Sin, Sad Wings of Destiny, Stained Class. Those have kind of more the raw.
great albums.
Yeah,
by
great
the
album.
way.
This is a little bit more, you know what they're doing. They've become better songwriters. They're trying to appease to more people, but I think it's still metal. You know what I mean?
true.
But that being said, let's get back to Rapid Fire did win against the Pentagram of Truth. Woo. So let's go on to track number 2, which is Metal Gods versus Children of the Damned. I think this is an easy one.
I believe this is an easy one too.
Uh-oh.
I think. What do you say? I'll go with it because you started last time. I'm gonna start. If you guys disagree that Metal Gods isn't better than Children of the Damned, I'm gonna slap y'all. I hate Children of the Damned. That's a bad song, dude.
wow, dude.
Whack.
Wow.
That song is whack.
Dude, I gotta say, Children of the Damned eerily sounds like Cemetery Gates by
And Fade to Black.
Pantera.
I literally listened to it. I just want it to be Fade to Black or
That's
something.
how good
and
it is.
I know it came out before, but the lyrics are not as good as Fade to Black. It's about telepathic.
It's not as
kids
good
and
as
shit.
Cemetery Gates either. But
No.
like it paved the way for both of those songs.
But that's not what we're here to discuss. Is it a
Uh,
metal song? Okay, let's start
Dude,
with
the
Metal
solo's
Gods.
awesome too.
Okay. So it's going to Children of the Damned. I don't think the solo's that good.
When it starts at 306, at that 306 mark, dude.
No, I don't think it's that good.
little
And then you go
cool
to the O's
transition.
and the Ahs. I'm not feeling it. I mean, I like the and the little snare drum. I like the build-up, but I don't think it goes anywhere. And then, okay, let's get back to it.
I'm not saying it's better than Metal Gods, but it's a good song, dude.
It's on this album. It is not a good song.
Wow.
Especially in the Iron Maiden catalog, it's a low tier Iron Maiden song. Low tier.
That's tough to decide, but
No, it's not tough to decide.
Bruce's
Anyone
voice is
would-
super powerful in this song.
It is, but it's not a great Iron Maiden song. Okay, I'll give you this. The second verse, he lays it down. Like what's the? I don't remember the lyrics.
It shows how powerful his voice gets throughout his career. It's insane.
Dude, my thing about Metal Gods though is it's just so corn. That song is just
Metal
corn,
Gods,
dude.
really?
It does
I
have
like-
a groovy bass line that
Dude,
like
that
super
song.
similar.
Do you think that song holds up over time? Like,
Yes, I don't
Yeah,
get.
I do.
Okay. I don't love the chorus. I can understand where you're going for cheesy.
You can't
but
listen-
it's not about them being metal gods. It's about like computers rule us. They're the metal gods.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
But I understand. Okay, the first time I heard
just
it,
you listen to it now and you just cringe a little bit.
no, I did. The first time
I do.
the first time I went back, when I went back with re-listening to this album and I heard Metal Gods again, I thought the delivery the first time he does it's pretty bad. But when he starts adding more harmonies on top of
Yeah.
it sounds better. But yeah, I can agree. The chorus isn't the best. But
Musically, it's awesome.
That
but his
pre-chorus?
voice, dude, I'm not a fan in this song, dude.
no, okay, just on the chorus, but on the pre-chorus
Okay,
it's
when
six. The marching in the streets.
When he's saying Metal God softly, like I just can't get into that, dude.
No, dude,
It's
the
just-
march in the
that
streets
is
part-
corny, man.
Yeah.
No, moving metal feet, and then oh, dude, that riff is so groovy.
I just think that little chorus is necessary, and it would be 10 times better without it.
Unnecessary.
Yes,
Okay.
unnecessary. Yes.
No, I kind of agree. The chorus is a little whack,
Because
but
rock
I
and
take it
roll,
over
man.
Children of the Damned.
Dude, that's so tough for me because
Yeah.
I like the.
I don't think it's tough at all. I think it's easy. I mean, Metal Gods,
like
dude.
that transition
I can
in
listen
the
to that middle, and they know to end the song fading out with that pre-chorus riff.
See, I mean, the chorus is so catchy, but it's like it gets stuck
Which
in your
one?
head.
Of which
on
one?
Metal Gods.
Oh,
It's
Metal
like
Gods.
it's so catchy, it gets stuck in your head. But I mean, it's just like I don't know. There's just something. It just is like
It's droning. It's not that
weird.
good.
It's like
Metal Gods.
I don't like
it
that,
almost
dude.
reminds me of
in
like
the-
pop music though. Like when you hear that chorus.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
drony. I mean, they're trying to go for something a little bit more accessible. I think if they would have toned down those bottom notes, like where he's just doing the metal god, and had the high one
Right.
turned up a little bit more.
Yeah, change it up.
would've come
Let's
out-
do a little bit of change up, and I
Yeah.
just can't do that, man. I just don't like it.
But it's whatever, because I think the rest of the song makes
musically,
up for it.
it's fucking beast. I like it.
Then
I
what are
like
we
it a lot.
talking about here? Because Children of the Damned musically is not beast.
Dude, the solo's awesome. I like
I
the
don't know if it's awesome.
Dude,
There's a cool
I
build
like
up.
the solo
Every
too.
back line of an Iron Maiden song is musically awesome.
Not
Like,
this
just-
one.
Come on.
Not this,
This
one.
one's a good
I don't know
song,
about
man.
that.
Dude, compared to Iron Maiden songs that are
You're
slow but good.
disregarding this really
No,
bad.
dude, Children of
Yeah.
the Damned is whack.
I
Compared
mean-
to other slow Iron Maiden song guys, it's nothing, dude.
Maybe compared to
Nothing.
other Iron Maiden songs, but compared to Judas Priest, like
This one,
It's not better than
musically,
Metal
like, come
Gods,
on.
dude. No way.
musically
It's,
not, but vocally, I think opposite.
no, it's okay. Only the chorus, dude.
I just can't get it out of my head. I don't like that chorus, bro.
I don't care what you think, because we could play
I'm
that one
taking
riff all day.
Children of the
I
Damned.
cannot believe you're taking Children
dude,
of the
I'm
Damned.
taking Children of the Damned.
Oh!
You're
It's
both
just-
going to get slapped.
You know,
I
give
hope the comment
Judas
section
Priest
just...
the benefit of the doubt in the first song. I just, you know,
I
can't
hope
even
people
take it.
write it on this episode and go, hey, remember when JJ said on the first 7 episodes that he's a metal guy, but then he took Children of the Damned over metal gods?
I don't know, man. There's a lot of Maiden fans out there. I think they will back me up.
Maybe the Maiden fans, but I'm talking, if you're a fan of both bands,
General
you
metal.
know that Metal Gods is a better song than Children of the Damned. Like that's a joke. You guys are Maiden fanboys right here.
Not a Maiden
Bias.
fanboy.
Give
I
Priest
like Maiden,
credit.
dude. I like Judas. I like them both.
Then how can you take-
We've seen both live.
I know, but how can you take Children of the Damned? Okay, they would never play Children of the Damned live, but Priest
Because
would
their
bust out.
catalog is so huge.
That's true.
They
That's
would
true.
never
Yeah.
play Metal God.
I
You're
know,
out of
that's
your
right,
mind,
that's
dude.
right. They might not play Metal Gods. You know what?
This
You're wrong.
next one, though, that we're going to
Oh,
debate.
we haven't even made our picks yet.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Sorry. I guess we have. We kind of alluded to it. Obviously, I went with Metal Gods. Garrett, you went with Children of the Damned.
Yep.
I cannot believe you guys.
Just-
Children of the Damned. Whoa! Corn, dude. You want to talk about corn? A's and O's? A's and O's don't hold up anymore, JJ. This isn't 1980 2? It's 2019. I don't want to hear A's and O's.
I'm listening to the 80s, man.
No,
Thinking
we're
about
not.
the
We're in
80s.
2019. A's and O's are whack. They're cheese, regardless.
Well,
But
you know
whatever.
what? Your opinion's wrong.
My opinion is apparently wrong. These idiots chose children. I cannot wait for Eric to listen to this episode
Yeah.
and just rip y'all a new one for this.
He's gonna get so
Horrible.
Dude, just the rhythm section in Metal Gods, like you just can't get over it, dude. It sounds like fucking Bruce Springsteen is playing guitar in the back
telling
end.
you,
What?
I
Dude.
cannot take it.
Dude,
What are you dude, you haven't heard the songs
Oh
because
my
KK
God,
lays
dude.
a good solo on that song.
Okay.
Way better than Children of the
I'm
Damned.
telling you, musically is fucking cool.
Okay,
there,
guys.
there are some good solos in there and stuff, but dude, just the chorus of that when they just put him down to some like little crunch tone, it sounds like
Oh,
he's
you
playing.
mean the doom,
Yeah.
doom, doom?
What the
that's
fuck is
Okay,
that?
that's whack. I'll
It's
give you
like
that.
you,
Come on,
you
dude.
get the highs and the highs, and it's
He was like-
fucking cool, and then you get the lows, like, man, that's terrible. You know it's true.
Here's one thing I'll say. I think Glenn Tipton and KK Downing from Judas Priest are better soloists
Then Adrian Smith and what's the
than
other guy's
Adrian
name?
Smith and Dave Murray. I
would
think they're better
agree.
soloists, but I think there's better riffs probably on the Iron Maiden tracks. Maybe.
I would agree
Maybe.
with that. I would agree with
But
that.
they're different types too, right? They're really like
Yeah,
really
that's
melodic
another
in
thing.
Judas Priest. I mean, I think that the songs like the guitaring in general is just much more intricate in Iron Maiden. I mean,
Riff wise, yeah, but I think the solos are more intricate for
I don't know,
Judas
dude.
Priest.
It's just like to me, even just like the guitar
not even
tone
at the
in Judas
techni-
Priest, it's like almost like just unoriginal, like the tone.
But these are the original duo,
No,
dude.
I'm talking about
This is the original guitar duo.
No, listen, I know, but
Okay.
I'm talking about like you don't
Nowadays.
get like just I don't know. You don't get much crazier than like fucking 3 guitar players playing Fender Strats on stage.
But
that
on this
somehow,
album,
like,
there's only 2 guitarists. They only that's like
Yeah,
2000s.
this is way later.
okay,
Iron Maiden.
that's fair enough. But I just
Yeah.
mean I don't know. I just think the guitar playing is pretty different on the 2 albums.
It
It
is
is hard to
different.
compare.
But
like,
I
I see what you're saying.
I
but-
would prefer the fullness of KK and Glenn's solos. I think they do more with the solos and the songs that they serve, especially here. The Children of the Damned solo is not better than the Metal God solo. But,
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm with
Whatever.
you on that.
but anyway, Children of the Damned won. So let's move on to track number 3, which this one was a really tough one.
This
for
one's
me.
hard.
Track number 3. Oh, by the way, guys, we didn't even address this at first. We're using the album, the British lineup or the British track listing for the Judas Priest album, because in the U.S. track listing it starts with Breaking the Law, but whatever.
Oh, I
we're
didn't
we're
know
using
that.
we're using the UK track listing,
I didn't even
the
know
original,
that.
the original. So track number 3 is Breaking the Law against The Prisoner.
It's gonna be rough.
Okay, this one was closer than I thought.
It's very
Let's start
close.
with Breaking the Law. That one's like the hardest song on both
One of
albums.
the
to
most
listen-
iconic metal songs ever made.
and an iconic rock song, but it's so hard to listen to with fresh ears. One of the hard.
No, I
I think
agree
although
with
it's
you.
repetitive,
Yeah.
it's fun and it's catchy.
Yeah,
I like it, man.
but it.
It's a
I
fun
think it's
song.
this.
Just imagine in the 80s when you're driving your Firebird drinking beer, dude. Like, oh,
I know, I just
fuck
heard it,
yeah.
like, 10
I'm breaking the law right now, bro.
I've just heard it 10 million times, especially the chorus. I love the verses. I still can get down to the verses like they're fresh to me. It's the chorus that I've just heard over and over and over. And I get it. It's catchy for what it does. But I think if you're knocking Metal Gods, we're saying Metal Gods, and you can't knock Breaking the Law for going, breaking the law, breaking the law. It's the same thing.
No, it's not. No, it's not. He's
It's
a little
very
more. He's
similar.
no, he's not
He
even a little
drones
more.
on.
He's more monotone in Metal Gods.
I
than
agree,
Breaking the Law.
but I'm saying it's similar. The way
But
they
it's
approach
catchy
it.
as
It's
fuck.
It is
catchy,
catchy
dude.
because it's going along with the guitar riff. I get it.
Yes, dude. I love that.
Dude,
Great guitar tone on the song.
it's hard.
I don't think
this
it's
is rough.
It's
There's
a
nothing
classic
wrong with
rock
it,
song.
dude.
No, there is nothing wrong. It's a hit, dude.
It's
The
a
first
big
time
hit.
you hear it, you are instantly into it.
But
It's a
once
hook,
again, like
dude.
this is a really hard argument, right? Because like they're 2 different tiers of songs. Like just The Prisoner is musically complex. It's like this, I don't know, it's just different. And Breaking the Law, I feel like it's a hit.
I think-
it's like it's a hit song.
I think The Prisoner's slightly more musically complex than Breaking the Law, but I don't think it's like a super complex song.
No,
it's
no.
pretty it's
It
pretty
is slightly, though.
straightforward. But there's more segments, I understand.
The
than there
singing is
is.
fun on that too, dude.
Okay,
I'm a
yeah,
free
that is true.
man
So
when he sings. that
everyone
part.
knows Breaking the Law. We don't even have to spend that much time of it. But going back, it is a song. I'll just repeat myself. It was hard to listen with fresh ears, but even going back and listening with fresh ears, I can still jam it. And after hearing it a million times, I
slaps.
can go down, put my car on, hear that little riff, doo, 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 and then the little part where the glass breaks and KK slams a song.
Oh yes.
You can't beat that. But The Prisoner, guys, we want information. Information. Who are you? The new number 2. Who is number 1?
Is that a movie?
It's a TV show from Britain.
Oh.
You are number 6. I am not a number. I'm a free man. I love that intro. And then
It's crazy.
And Bruce Dickinson is the one that came up with that drum pattern. That doom,
Oh, really?
doom, 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 doom.
That solo
that's
is one of my favorite off the album.
Yeah, it's a great solo.
That's a good one.
And I love the intro and the way it climbs and goes to that faster riff. And then, of course, the chorus is so catchy.
That's a catchy
I'm not a
chorus.
prisoner. I'm a free man.
Dude, that's
and my blood
badass.
is my own now. I like the lyrics way better in Breaking the Law. Right? I'll get down to the prisoner.
Lyrically, yes.
Yeah,
But
so
it's not as catchy.
Wait,
Even
you're saying
though-
you like the lyrics better on Breaking the Law?
no, on the prisoner. I think
Okay,
they're way
yeah, that's what I
yeah.
thought you said,
Yeah, I mean, Breaking the Law is but it's literally the chorus is just breaking the law. I mean, that'd be
Right.
fun to sing live, but it's not as fun as I'm not a number.
Well, I was writing notes while I was
I'm a
listening to
free
Breaking the Law,
man.
and
Yeah.
I was singing along, dude.
Oh,
I was writing down notes like,
Oh, we sing
it
along.
gets
No,
it.
I know, but I think the same with the prisoner. I sing along to that every time I hear it.
That last part, the last 1 minute when he's singing the entire lyrics.
Oh, which one? Of Breaking the Law?
No, on the prisoner.
Prisoner,
He says, I'm
yeah.
a prisoner. I'm a free man. Not
Live
a
my life
number.
how I want
I'm not
to.
a number, dude.
Yeah.
It's so that's
I'm not
catchy.
a
Those some
number.
catchy lyrics right there.
No, yeah, of course. And they're based off some TV show where this guy's basically put in this utopian place. Then he finds out is a prison and he wants to break out. Pretty cool. I mean, I like the lyrical concept, and of course, that chorus is so catchy to sing
It's
along
awesome.
to. And I think if you take away the iconic status of Breaking the Law and just go track for track, like you had never heard both of them before,
Yeah.
for me, and this one was one of the hardest ones on the album. I'm gonna take The Prisoner.
Really?
I love The Prisoner.
This
dude.
is the hardest pick off the
Really?
other 2 albums for me.
Yeah, I think it was the hardest pick.
Me too. You don't want to pick Breaking the Law.
Yeah, because
I'll be honest. I don't feel like a
I
fucking
know.
metal fan picking
Dude,
Breaking the Law.
I
Wait,
know.
why? Oh, because it's so pop.
I don't
kinda
know, it's
Poppy.
just-
It's
Yeah.
super poppy
It's
rock.
poppy
it's like,
and it's just I don't
it's
know.
almost metal. I don't know.
But
I
this
don't know
is
if I'd
6
call
albums
it.
in. Priest has done their dues. You know what I mean?
They want to get big at this point.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
They've done the dues.
For sure fucking did that.
They put the work in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Dude, I really like The Prisoner, man, but like I'm just gonna give the slightest edge to the Breaking the Law.
Really? You're going to go with Breaking the Law?
The slightest edge, man.
Dang. I didn't
I
see
just
that one
I just
coming.
think it's fun. It's
Yeah,
a
it is
fun song, dude.
You can't put it on over.
First
but I
time
think
you
The
listen
Prisoner
to
is
it,
too.
everyone would enjoy that.
Yeah, no, it is. It's easily going to be better the first time you hear it.
It's
But I
the
think
bridge
for-
between rock and metal. It's the ultimate
That is good.
bridge.
That's true. It could probably take a normal person and start the conversion process.
Yeah, be like, oh, that's heavy. I
kinda
wonder
like
if I
that.
can listen to something else.
oh yeah, and then you should be, oh, you ever heard The Prisoner?
I think it's the great, like, it's awesome, dude. I like
Are you a
it.
free man? Are you a number? Are you a normie? Are you an NPC?
It's just the slightest edge, man. This is truly a toss up.
Dang. Well, you're going Breaking the Law. Garrett, you're the tiebreaker, man.
I
What are
hate
you
being
going
the
with?
tiebreaker. I don't know. I guess I'll give the edge to Breaking the Law. I guess.
Wow.
Wow.
This was hard.
Breaking
I
the
mean, it's
Law.
really hard for me to say it, but it's just that's a really great song. You
It
know?
really
It's
is.
a toss up, right?
It
Like,
is such
really
a toss up. I love both of the songs. I feel bad for picking Breaking the Law, honestly.
How about this? In a live perspective, which one would you rather see?
Oh, we've seen both.
For sure, I'd rather see The Prisoner.
The Prisoner, really?
No doubt.
Yeah. Because I'm thinking crowd
I'm
wise,
still thinking Breaking the Law.
Breaking the Law would get the crowd going, but The Prisoner, dude, hearing Bruce like hit those and you singing along with him,
It'd be
more
fun.
of like
I
a
don't know.
personal thing.
Guys,
versus-
how many times can Judas Priest play Breaking the Law before they mail it in? Before they're like, you know what?
They'll never
I don't
stop
know.
playing that
I
song.
don't know
no,
about.
it's- dude, that's
I'm
not-
not saying not play it, but how do you play that song for 30 years and be like, I'm still into the song?
Oh, I don't know, but I mean, Iron Maiden's been doing
the
Run
money.
to the Hills and
the money.
Yeah.
they have 3 songs on this out, or at least 2. They always play Run to the Hills and they always play Number the Beast. So it's the same thing, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it
A
could
lot of
be,
bands have that, but I know what you mean. Breaking the Law would be harder
Maybe
to play
because of
over.
complexity. Yeah.
Yeah, because you would have to play that riff over,
Right.
and over,
Yeah.
and over. Yeah,
Yeah, even in a live setting, I would take Breaking the Law.
But that's why they have great stage moves.
Right.
They gotten bored. They're like, all right, let's do this one.
Yeah.
And that's where they got that little thing.
Do a little spin move.
No, where Glenn Tipton, KK, and Rob all do that little thing where they like move, they like groove with the riff. I love that. But anyway,
Right.
let's move on. So, Breaking the Law got the Pentagram of Truth. We're on to track number 4, so we're halfway through. Grinder versus 22, Acacia Avenue. I think this is an easy one, too.
You're a hater.
I think this is such an easy one.
I can't believe you're saying it's easy.
Such an easy one.
It's not easy.
Why is it not easy, JJ?
Because they're both good.
No. I think 22 Acacia Avenue is weak.
No way, dude. You're out of your mind.
It's so
You're out of
the
your
sequel to
fucking
Charlotte the
mind.
Harlot. Why did you make a sequel to a song that isn't even that good? Because what's his name? Dave Murray's obsessed with prostitutes, so I gotta listen to this shit.
I'll give you this. I don't like the first 2 minutes of the song.
If you're
But
feeling
after
down,
that-
Preston low.
But it is
yeah.
6 minutes. So give it some
So you
credit.
don't like the first 2 minutes of the song, but you're
the
gonna say it's as
song-
good as Grinder? Grinder smacks.
Grinder's
butter.
awesome. But I'm saying they'll build up. It's when it starts at 140 when that transition hits, and it fucking wrecks, dude. I think it's awesome. And then the last
That
2
part's
minutes is fucking cool too, dude.
No, the last 2 minutes, I think the delivery of those really fast lines, the madness, when he does that part, when he sings that really fast, it's the same problem I have with Invaders. It doesn't sound as good. But I do love when he delivers the line like the madness and he gets really, really high. I love that. What do you think about the chorus, dude? 22, the avenue.
I don't like the chorus. Yes,
It's the place that we all go.
but the drumming's good on this
dude.
song.
Yeah, the drumming's all right, I guess. I don't think it's better than Hallowed Be Thy Name or
No,
Run to the
it's
Hills.
not, but
Whatever. It's not as good as Grinder. Dude, that Grinder riff, I can
don't
listen
know
to
about
all
that.
day.
I'm not talking about the riff. I'm talking about the drums.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you about
drums-
to say the drumming and Grinder
Okay.
is good?
Yeah, I think it's good.
Dude,
It fits
I
the
don't
song.
know
That
about
song
that.
is, guys,
Dude.
Grinder smacks.
It's a catchy song.
Grinder's a catchy song. This is
Not
where
just
the
catchy, it's
drumming
a-
starts to mail it in.
Oh, at
No.
that 2 minute mark, dude, it gets heavy. You get some heavy
gets
stuff.
heavy.
That gets metal,
riff
dude.
is awesome, and it just keeps getting heavier, and then you get to that awesome chorus, which is way better than 22, the avenue.
So do you hear it a couple of times throughout the album? But is he like, are they hitting steel in the background? Is that steel noise?
I don't know.
You know what I'm
Oh, I
talking
think I know
about?
which one you're talking about. No, I don't.
No, it comes out like in 5 songs, dude.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I have no idea what they're doing.
I think it's the title track, maybe. I mean, like the album cover, steel. I don't know, but it's
Maybe, I don't
interesting.
know.
It's interesting to hear it. That's why. That's why I'm
I
trying to bring
can't
it
think
up.
of. I know the part that you're talking about in Metal Gods, and I'm trying to think in Grinder, but all in all, I just think 22. Okay, especially in the catalog of Maiden songs, 22 Acacia Avenue is down low.
Yeah, I'm with you. That's weak.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
down low.
I would
Grinder,
agree.
I think
put,
this is an easy one.
Grinder, I put mid tier, and it's higher tier on this album.
It is heavier.
I love Grinder.
It's probably the heaviest off the album. Actually, it is the heaviest.
off the album.
I would assume it would be.
I think you might be right. It's pretty.
That
heavy.
main riff, dude, at that 2 minute mark.
Yeah.
Oof.
Bam. I just love the off kilter verse rip. It's so good. But yeah,
I just think you're hating too much on 22. Like, it's a good song, dude. I don't think there's a bad song off this album.
off which one? Iron
Off
Maidens?
Iron Maidens.
I don't think there's a bad song off Judas Priest. I think Gangland 22 and Children of the Dam are all whack. Okay, they're not horrible. They're just not great songs. They're not good songs. They're average. They're just not that good. They don't stand out. Okay, I can't say that about it. Okay.
Some of
Well,
these
before
Judas Priest
we do the
ones.
Judas Priest one, because we got to make an equal number of tracks anyway, so we'll get to that part next. But as far as my pick, I already told you I'm going with Grinder, 22, The Avenue. Did you know that there's 4 songs in this series? This
did
is the
not know
sequel.
that.
And there's 2 more. This
did
guy's
not know.
dude. Dave Murray's really obsessed with Charlotte, man. He's loving with that prostitute. This one's all about taking her home, quit your job. You're coming home with me now. Dude, fuck that. I like what
He had
why
fun,
listen to
dude. He had
it is
fun.
so out of place on this album. In every Iron Maiden album, they have where I guess there's 4. I gotta look up where they are in other contexts. But on the context of this album, with all this other crazy lyrical themes, what the fuck? Why would you throw a song about a prostitute in there? We'll get to Gangland, but this one's the weirdest one out there. I don't think the music
It's so out of place.
the
You're
music
right.
isn't good enough to make this song good, and then the lyrics are just stupid. Like I'm sorry, I don't want to hear songs about prostitutes on an Iron Maiden album about the number of the beast, dude. We're talking about some fucking 80s stupid shit.
I just don't think
Satan.
I don't think it should be hated that much, to tell you the truth. I think a lot of people
Maybe I'm
would
going off
enjoy
a
it.
little.
Yeah.
But I think compared to Grinder, I'll
Grinder's
say this is-
heavier, and I
Grinder's-
like
I'm
it.
going with Grinder. What are you going with, JJ?
I'm going with Grinder. But I think you you hate too much on 22.
22, The Avenue
I don't know.
is the place that we all go.
To me, that's the weakest song on the album.
22?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're taking Grinder?
Yeah, I'm taking Grinder.
That's unanimous. Get up. So that is halfway through, fellas. Right now, we're looking at Judas Priest with 3 pentagrams, Iron Maiden with 1. That's a
Don't worry.
big hit. But it's a
Wow.
comeback. There's a
B-side's
comeback show
coming.
about to come. All right, so let's talk about the album covers. We have them in front of us right now. Garrett and JJ, would you mind flipping them, and let's look at which one we think is better.
This is not even close.
This isn't
Yeah,
even
not
close,
even
guys.
fucking
Number the Beast is a way better album
Dude,
cover.
it's so fucking evil, dude.
All
Look
the-
at that.
It is so evil. Although the British Steel one is iconic. I love him.
It's
just holding the
iconic, but there's
razor.
nothing to it, man.
No.
I know. The more you look at the Iron Maiden one, the more you like it. You're like, oh, he's holding the devil, but then the devil's holding a little version of Eddie. And you know I'm a sucker for Eddie.
Dude, Eddie's awesome, man.
Yeah. So front covers, Iron Maiden for sure. But let's look at the back, because the back tells a different story.
Yeah, for sure. I
What
don't
the
know
fuck with the back of
is
the Iron Maiden cover?
doing.
That is bad. That's bad. The guys are like in the middle of the fire. No, I'm going with the Priest one. But
Yeah.
I think album cover as a whole, I'm going Iron Maiden. Are we
Same.
unanimous? We all going
Yeah, that's
Maiden?
It
not
does.
even.
It does look like the back of the Iron Maiden album
Complete
cover was
sleep.
made with like clip art on Windows XP.
It's pre-Windows.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm just fucking with you. But
No,
I'm
I
just-
know.
I'm saying what it looks like.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
XP.
So let's continue on. That was an easy one. I think that's the easiest that
That's
we've
the
had so far
easiest
with
from
album
all of
covers.
them.
Okay,
Although
so,
Black Sabbath was pretty easy too.
yeah.
No, anyways.
Anyways, let's go on to track number 5. You Don't Have to Be Old to Be Wise versus The Number of the Beast.
Dude, this is a joke.
This is a joke.
Not
It's
even close.
really easy. We all
Come
know.
on,
3, 2,
man.
1. The Number of the Beast.
Yes,
Come
dude.
on.
I didn't have to say
easy.
it.
It's butter. Guys, if you're let's start with The Number of the Beast. If you're a metal fan and you don't know every word of the song, do you really like metal, or are you just a poser? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
This song is
From the intro
from the intro, the
to
fucking
the end, I don't do all of it.
exactly. Woe to you, O Earth! It's so classic in the way it builds up.
This is just as iconic as Breaking the Law.
Yeah, I would agree. Okay, iconic in metal, definitely.
Yeah.
but it doesn't transcend metal.
You don't think so?
I don't think the Number of the Beast transcends metal.
I think it does, dude.
No,
You
it
know,
doesn't.
people-
Rock fans, I don't think get down to Number of the Beast. Sorry,
I
to
don't know
tell
about
you.
that one.
Oh, you know what? There's another one on this that I think it's the opposite. You're right.
Exactly,
Yeah.
but I don't think Number of the Beast does. It's still too a little evil for the normies, but it's a fucking awesome song.
Bruce's singing is godly in this song.
It is godly. That scream to transition to,
Dude,
the
it's
verse riff.
awesome.
We all know that it's time to go. I think he had like some crazy number of attempts to get that scream. Then the chorus. If you're not singing along that chorus, you don't like metal. I'm sorry to tell you.
Yeah.
That is one of the catchiest metal choruses. Everyone put your 6s in the air. Your horns up.
Everyone
6,
should
6,
know
6.
this.
The
We
number
shouldn't
of
even
the
have to go
beast.
into detail into this. Like it's
Oh,
too
I know.
good.
It's too good. It's an absolute classic. The solo's fucking phenomenal. That whole solo section's great. The way they bring it back's great. And then the way they end it on the first way that they started it is the fucking shit. That I'm coming back. I will return. Oh,
Yeah,
I
I
love
love it,
that shit.
man.
I will possess your body and I will make it burn.
And even though this is a wipeout, that song is pretty good. By
Okay, let's
Judas.
everyone knows Number of the Beast.
Yeah.
And it's the clear winner. But You Don't Have to Be Old to Be Wise. That's a classic
It's a
song.
good
dude.
song. It's a
And the
good
lyrics are
song.
awesome.
It's classic rock and roll, man.
It's classic rock and roll. It's catchy. It's fun. The lyrics are great. Tell me that Metallica's Escape is not influenced off this song.
Yeah, dude. It's
Lyrically,
mainstream rock, man.
lyrically.
They really copied a little bit off
Yeah.
it.
Breaking away, thinking for yourself. Hey, I'm growing sick and tired of the same old lies. I might look a little young, so what's wrong? You don't gotta be old.
Do you like
to
the
be
song,
wise.
Gary?
Yeah, I mean, it's not my favorite, but it's okay.
I mean, it's not.
You got nothing.
That's
I gotta
it.
bring you guys down a peg.
Great review. It's not my favorite. It's okay. Moving on.
Yeah.
No, dude, it's good. I love the first couple lines. It starts off with I've had enough of being programmed and told of what I ought to do. Let's get one thing straight. I'll choose my fate. It's got nothing to do with you. Bam. Tell him, Rob.
some good
Tell him how
lyrics
he.
right there.
I love how he delivers the chorus too. I can't even get close to trying to knock him off, so I won't do it. But the way he delivers the chorus in the song is fucking phenomenal. It's great.
Yes.
So
his singing is phenomenal. It really is.
yeah, I love it. And I think the solo section's pretty fucking awesome too. I mean, it's not as good as Number of the Beast, but it's great solo.
That's not my fave. That's not
Wow,
my fave,
I'm
dude.
Slap you. Whatever.
He took great solo.
Of which one? Number of the Beast?
No.
You got to be old to be wise.
It's such a long
You don't
title.
have to be old to be wise.
It's a long ass
great
title,
song.
dude.
Yeah, I
Why
know.
did he do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, but regardless, this is a wipeout, dude.
It's
Just
a wipeout, yeah.
Just
Number
put it
of the Beast. Number of the Beast gets the pentagram of truth. Track number 6. This one's a pretty hard one too. Living After Midnight versus Run to the Hills.
Dude, this is not fucking hard.
What?
This
Come
is
on.
super close,
Guys,
dude.
if you guys pick Living After Midnight over this song, like,
I haven't made
how
my
are you
pick.
metal fans if you pick Living After... Dude, come on.
Because it's the catchiest song ever.
It is
Dude,
ultimate stadium
Jesus,
rock,
oh
dude.
my God.
Ultimate
But it's
stadium
a fucking
rock.
awesome song, dude.
Guys, this is a metal song versus a fucking strip club song. Like, dude, come on.
Now up to the poll, Garrett Huff.
Yeah. Dude, come on.
That's a big hit.
I will tell you,
Okay.
they both get
Okay,
you
that's a
amped.
big statement, right? Like, Living After Midnight is a great song, but like, come on. Is that really like, as metal
No,
fans,
no.
are we gonna stamp a pentagram next to Living After Midnight, the
We're
song that like
not.
our fucking moms drive home to? Like,
Wow.
It's
Come
not
on.
a sweep or a wipeout, for sure.
okay, I
But
won't,
but
I won't do it
Run
that
to
far
the
of
Hills
disjustice.
is a better
I was saying it was
song.
close because of the iconic status, obviously, of Living After Midnight.
For
But
sure.
I do like Run to the Hills better.
Guys, Living After Midnight is a pop song.
It is a pop song.
That's a
but
radio
But it's
song.
catchy, dude.
Run
but
to
it's
the Hills
catchy,
is
and
a
it's-
jam.
And it's rocking. But yes, Run to the Hills is something else.
It's played in almost
But there's some
every
great
metal show.
solos in Living After Midnight too. But yeah, that riff is just so bright and like so catchy that you can't resist it.
It's a good song, but it's like, come on, this is a metal show.
It is.
We
This
do
is
metal
1980
things.
though. Is this the start of glam metal? That riff right there,
Oh,
that
you know what? I
song,
didn't think
like
about
that
that.
could be. That is just glam. That's the first glam metal Judas
It
Priest
might
song.
have been ripped off by many.
Yeah. I mean, it's poppy, like you said. It is
Right.
poppier, but I'm gonna still put it in the context of metal. Judas Priest has done their dues. They're still playing guitar. They wrote the song.
It's a good riff.
It's a good riff.
It's a
It's
good
catchy
riff.
as
It's
shit.
catchy.
But let's
Yeah,
move
it's
on to
catchy
Run to
as
the
hell.
Hills. You're talking about one of the most iconic metal drum
Played in
openings
almost
ever.
like
That on the-
pre-game before every metal show.
Exactly. With the hi-hat.
Trivium plays it all the time, and we sing along every time.
Oh yeah, Trivium plays it before every time they start. That's true. But the way the hi-hat starts and the lyrics, everyone get down to the lyrics, dude. The Native Americans have been oppressed. Let's put the light on.
Dude,
Run to the
those are
hills.
some heavy lyrics right
I
there.
love it, dude. I love it. Just from start to finish. White men came across the sea. They brought us pain and misery.
You can seriously sing the whole song.
yeah,
The whole song.
The whole
and
song.
you're having fun.
Yep.
The guitars are rocking.
fun
The
song.
drums are rocking.
And Bruce's operatic voice is the reason that chorus just transcends
It's just-
to
yeah,
like
it
another
enhances
level.
so much.
It's very, very
it's not
good.
even close.
Nope.
I think that is more of thematic of metal being that epic climactic chorus versus the living after midnight, rocking to the
But
dawn.
come on, we were like that when we
I
saw
mean,
him live, man.
No, I know. I loved it live. It's classic Priest.
It's
You know what I mean? It's glam. I would say that song is glam, but it's Priest, dude. Priest are the metal gods. You just because they write a glam song doesn't mean they're not a metal band. Like, they're fucking awesome.
Is this your favorite Maiden song? I think this is my favorite.
Your favorite
no.
Maiden song?
No.
I like
I'm
it
gonna
better than the
slap
Trooper.
No, not even close.
Dude, I'm gonna slap you for saying it. Your
Run to the
favorite-
Hills is awesome.
It's not even the
Dude.
best song on this album. It's not even the second best song on
Oh,
this album.
actually, you know what? There's a better one. Never mind. I take that back.
Good. Take it back. It's maybe top 10.
Okay, it's a top
Maybe.
5.
It's not a top 5.
It's a top
Not
5
top
Maiden song.
5 How is it a top 5 Maiden song? Are you
Let's
kidding
see.
me?
The Trooper, Hallowed be Thy Name,
The Number of the Beast.
Number of the Beast, Run to the Hills. Oh man, there's so many good ones. I don't know what you
Dude,
to pick.
Phantom of the Opera.
Fear the Dark.
Fear the Dark live is just another level. We can go on and on.
Yeah, I don't know.
Power
There's too
Slave.
many. Yeah, there's too many.
Wasted Years?
Oh, it's better than
my
Wasted
God.
Years, dude. You're crazy.
I love Wasted Years, though. The Loneliness of the Long Distance Runner? God, come on, guy. What are you thinking? No, yeah. So, I mean, it's easily a wipeout. Run to the Hills. No. Sorry. They're close in iconic status, but I think for us, it's going to be unanimous Run to the Hills, right?
Yes.
I think
Yeah,
it's
no
better
doubt.
than Living After Midnight.
This is a metal show.
This
Pick
is
the metal
Debate and
songs.
Destroy.
These are
This
two
isn't
colossal giants going at it, though.
What?
I think these are two colossal giant
They
songs
are.
going at it.
And if we were talking about the third Judas Priest album, which I think is Sad Wings of Destiny,
that could be a different
we're talking
story.
about way heavier songs. So let's, we're saying Living After Midnight's kind of glam, but you put this against Victim of Changes, Tyrants. I mean, we're back up. But like we said, this is the sixth album. They got to make some money. They got to break some bread. You know what I'm saying? But Run to the Hills today gets the pentagram of truth. Where's my pen? I lost it. Oh, here it is. Run to the Hills gets the pentagram of truth. Let's move on to track number 7, which, guys, I think this is a joke. I think this is another fucking joke. If you try to tell me Gangland is better than The Rage, get out of my apartment.
I will
Get
not
the
tell you that.
fuck out of my apartment if you think that Gangland is better. The Rage is single-handedly the best song.
I just want to piss you off and pick it now.
What?
I just want to piss you off.
The
and
Rage
pick
is the
it
best
now.
song on British Steel. I'm going to say that right now. That's my favorite song. The fucking bass intro is killer.
I
the
would
little
agree.
weird guitar part at the intro, and then
It's
it
just
hits
so
you.
cool.
Oh,
It's very
so
different.
Cool. And the
And
fucking
it reminds me of old classic Priest.
I don't know about that, but the riff, the main riff is so fucking good. And live, it smacks in my headphones. The lyrics are fucking killer. And the way he delivers the lines, oh my God, it's fucking sick. Rob has gone down saying that this is one of his favorite Judas Priest songs. Why? Because it's a banger. For sure, The Rage is a banger. It's way better than Gangland.
Way better? I don't know about that.
We're talking about different ballparks, dude. Okay, Number of the Beast is a different ballpark than You Don't Have to Be Old to Be Wise. The Rage is a different ballpark than fucking Gangland. It's a different league. Gangland sucks.
It doesn't suck,
Even
dude.
Iron Maiden says it sucks. It
Who
shouldn't
said
even-
that?
Steve Harris. They
gonna
didn't
look
even want
that
the
up.
song on the fucking album. It's so out of place.
Check his.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Check
on,
his status.
I'm with you on that, dude. If you look up, just go to your any like streaming service and then look up and see how long it will take you to scroll to get to Gangland.
This is a direct quote from Steve Harris. We chose wrong track as the B-side. I think if Total Eclipse, which is a cool song, had been on the album instead of Gangland, it would have been far, far better. Direct quote from Steve Harris. Why? Because Gangland fucking sucks. Gangland murders all
doesn't
ourselves.
suck, though, dude.
Gangland. Get that shit
fine.
out of here. The only cool thing, I guess, is the starting drum riff. What are we talking about this shit for? Fuck Gangland. Defend it. I want to hear your defense.
I got no defense. For
Good, because
But
Gangland
it's
sucks.
Not a
The
bad
Rage.
song, dude.
It's
fast
a bad
drumming, picks
song,
up.
dude. It's not a
Never
good Iron
heard
Maiden
it.
song. It is a very low tier Iron Maiden song.
It's the worst
Totally-
on the album,
It is definitely the worst
but
on
it's
the
not
album.
bad.
Total Eclipse is way better. What the fuck were they thinking? Why would they put Gangland on the Number of the Beast? Once again, it's about Al Capone gangsters. This has nothing to fucking do with the Number of the Beast. It ruins the album. It ruins it a little bit for me.
Damn.
I don't like the song
Wow.
a lot. It sucks. They would never play it live. Obviously, the band doesn't like it. And Judas Priest always bust out The Rage because The Rage is fucking amazing.
The Rage is great.
It's very
like
different to every song on this album. Fucking butter.
It is
Butter. That bass riff is butter. Don't get me started on the fucking Rage. I'm up. The Rage got me up. I'm up, guys. It's going to be hard for me to come back down.
Moving on.
Moving.
It is
You guys have
unanimous.
you have anything to say about Gangland or The Rage?
No,
with
I'm going
you.
to take the Rage over it. But
I don't know if I
you
would've
saying
said it.
it's butt is wrong, dude. I don't think it's a butt song.
If I have the band backing me up, then it's butt.
Oh my god.
Sorry to tell you.
I'm sure there's fans that like it.
I'm sure there is. I'm sure there's Iron Maiden fanboys who would tell me that's great. And you know what I would say to them? Let's dive through the entire Iron Maiden catalog and tell me where the fuck Gangland
Oh, I'm
stands
sure
at.
there's worse songs, dude.
No, there's not. Name a song off Somewhere in Time that's
Well,
worse
one,
than that.
we haven't heard some of those later albums.
Okay,
Well, I
whatever.
haven't.
Let's talk about the Dickinson albums. What is okay, I haven't heard Fear. I can't think of a Fear of the Dark song because it's the only song I think of that album.
been
But
a
besides
while.
Fear of the Dark, from fucking Number of the Beast all the way to Seventh Son, I cannot think of a worse song than Gangland.
I have to go back to that catalog. It's been a
Everything off
while.
Power
It's
Slaves.
been a while
Okay,
since I
maybe
listened to 'em.
on the one with Flight of the Icarus and Die with Your Boots On. What's the album? Is that?
Oh, Killers?
No, that's not with Bruce Dickinson. The one with the Trooper, whatever that album's called, I can't remember. Peace of Mind.
Oh.
Maybe on Peace of Mind. I haven't heard that album in a long time, but that one has the Icarus, Die with Your Boots On, Flight or Where Eagles Dare or whatever. That probably has a song on it that could be worse. But I mean, I know my fucking Somewhere in Time, Power Slave, and Seventh Son does not have a worse song than this fucking shit. I would love to hear some emails on how I'm wrong on that because I will defend you.
Send them.
I will defend.
I
it
wanna
to
hear
death.
it.
Send it because Gangland sucks. Horrible Iron Maiden song. Next, the Rage got the pentagram shoes. So we are on to track number 8. The last. Oh, guys, we did not address this. Everyone out there on the track listing, we took out United because there was 9 tracks on British Steel and 8 tracks Number of the Beast. So unanimously, before the podcast started, we probably should have said on the podcast, we took away United. Let's talk about United a little bit before we get to this last song. United sucks.
It's just a rock song, dude. It's just a rock song, and it's made for
That's
the stadiums.
them trying to be pop, but it doesn't work like Living After Midnight. Like, it's
No.
really bad. United.
You can
United.
seriously tell it's made for stadium.
Yeah, they were trying too hard.
a
United,
try
we
hard.
stand together.
You're talking about songs that
everything
suck.
about that song is crap.
That song
Yeah,
sucks
I think the verse
balls.
riff. I think the verse riff's pretty cool, but like the intro just sounds weird. Like it doesn't sound good.
Gangland's better than that.
Okay, I don't know. Did Judas
No,
Priest?
no.
Yes,
no.
it is. You're
Gangland-
fucking out of your mind,
Gangland
dude.
is not better than
Oh
United.
my god.
Gangland sucks.
Dude, Gangland sucks,
That is
but
so
musically
dumb
it's
for you
still,
to say.
Oh.
That is so stupid
No.
for you to
Gangland
say.
sucks, but musically at least like it's still better. It's still Iron Maiden.
Nope.
United is not
Dude,
even
you're
Judas
crazy.
Priest.
I'm not breaking.
You're
I'm not
breaking.
crazy to think that.
Not
I'm
even
not breaking.
close.
God, man.
Gangland
That's
sucks.
how you know he's a fanboy of Judas
I'm
Priest.
not a Judas Priest fanboy, dude, but I'm telling you, United is better than Gangland sucks completely. At least the verse riff is badass.
You're gonna tell me that United is not in like in some of the worst songs Judas Priest has ever written.
It is, but it isn't the worst.
Oh man.
Wow, I can't believe that.
United's bad. It's bad. I don't love it, but I'm sure there's songs off of Turbo that are way worse than United. Right?
Yeah.
Exactly. But guess what? There's like I already went on my Iron Maiden rant, so fuck Gangland. I'm taking
Dude,
United.
it just doesn't even
Yeah,
feel
I
like
can't register that.
Judas Priest at all.
It doesn't.
It feels like it was ghost written, honestly.
It sounds very like a Warrant, very Motley Crue, maybe. I don't know. It's just big. Like it's just trying to get the crowd to channel along. No, what are they called? The one with Dee Snider.
Twisted Sister.
Twisted Sister. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Trying to get the crowd to sing along.
Well, bands in that range.
Yeah, it feels like the song was disingenuous because it feels like he wrote it. Be like, oh, you know, it'd be great if we all sung together and said, "We're united, 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 we stand." Okay, that come on. He gets a pass because he's Rob fucking Halford, but that song's butt.
True.
But it's better than Gangland, where murders are for sale. Gangland, Dead Man, Ten No Tails. Oh, another Clee fucking Shay. Dead Men Ten No Tails. I've never heard that in a song before. Omerta. I guess it's way after.
Like literally years and
Years.
years.
Like 2 decades after. Now I'm just fucking around. All right, let's get to the last song then. We had to clarify that. Last song on both albums, we're on Steeler versus Hallowed Be Thy Name.
Dude, this is a fucking joke.
Which is a joke. An absolute joke. Hallowed Be Thy Name is one of the best Iron Maiden songs ever written to date.
Like,
It's
ever.
amazing. It's a top 5 song. Not just a great Iron Maiden song, one of the best closings to an album you could ever have. Like the way it starts.
You just go through a journey. This is a journey song.
It's a journey.
True.
Like you go
The
through
lyrics,
a journey.
I'm waiting in my cold cell when the bell begins to
You
chime.
feel for the guy, man.
Reflecting on my past life.
The song live.
But it doesn't have much time.
Dude, vocally, oh my god.
Exactly, because at 5 o'clock, they take me to the gallows below. The sands of time for me are running low.
And then
One
it
of the
starts,
best-
dude. And then it
Oh,
starts.
dude. And then he keeps the thing going, and you have a great like melody with the harmonizing riffs.
Yes.
stop. And when it actually, the riff kicks in and you just hear his voice, come the priest, and then he reads the last rites, take a look to the, oh my God, that part is just absolutely incredible. There's a reason that all these bands cover this fucking song.
Yes.
It's because it's one of the best metal songs ever written, lyrically, musically, everything together. It's a top 5 Iron Maiden song. It's fucking fantastic.
This song is incredible.
Especially, okay, let's compare it to like longer Iron Maiden tracks. I think it's better than Rime of the Ancient Mariner, better than Alexander the Great, better than Seventh Son. I think it's better than all those.
Yeah.
Better than Power Slave. How long is Power Slave?
That's 8 minutes.
8 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better than all those.
I would agree. That song's
Better than
incredible.
Phantom of the Opera. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I
it
can't
is.
think of a bad thing. The drum fills are so iconic in the
guitar work.
transitions. I can't even knock them. They're so fucking good.
Yes,
And then
dude.
that one riff after the solos where you double time and it's mosh pit. This is the only time on both albums where I want to take my shirt off and circle pit it up. Is when that one riff kicks in, kick the drums up, let's kick it off.
Dude, let's go.
Then the solos come in, and then we get to that ending with Bruce howling, and then he does the "Hallowed Be Thy Name" part. Fucking awesome, amazing,
Yes.
great, best way to end in a
Right?
classic.
What a
metal album.
closer. Like, this
Seriously.
shouldn't even be B-side.
Should not, but I'm glad that it is, because if it wasn't, man, Gangland would not have been a good way to end this. For sure, I'll tell you what. But let's move on to Steeler. I think Steeler's okay. I think it's a bottom tier song.
It is a heavy track, though.
It's heavy. It's faster. It gets me going a little bit. The lyrics are pretty cool. You know, just beware of what people are doing. There's a bunch of thieves, criminals, and crooks out there. But it really is only I think it's 3 riffs.
Yeah.
There's that middle part with the solo that's cool, but it ends really abruptly. Just to end the album, it just stops.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
You know, "Hallowed Be Thy Name" is an epic conclusion to this
Yes.
shit. Whereas Judas Priest,
I feel like they didn't know how to end it.
yeah, I would have ended it with the Rage, dude. Why are we fucking around? You know what I'm saying?
You think that would have been a battle?
The Rage versus Hallowed. No, I would have taken "Hallowed Be Thy Name."
Yeah.
Same here.
I take "Hallowed Be Thy Name" off every song, off the Number of the Beast, and I take it over every song on British Steel too. It's the best song.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
It's fucking awesome.
That's too good. That's
Yeah.
too good. I'm going to go off on a tangent real quick
Give me
because
the tangent.
me and Will have been debating this for years. I just want to know people's opinion. So if you could just email us or Instagram us. However, this is for years.
What is it?
Machine Head cover versus Cradle of Filth cover.
Oh my God, JJ, the Cradle of Filth cover is way better than the.
No
Machine
way!
Head
I
cover.
love the
Get
Machine Head
fuck
cover.
Out of here!
I want to
Machine
hear
Head is
people's
just-
opinions.
Okay,
on this.
here's why everyone out there why Cradles is better.
It's unique. Blah blah blah. Shut the fuck
No,
up.
because
dude.
Cradle of Filth makes it a Cradle of Filth song, whereas Machine Head is just trying to be Iron Maiden. It's not as good.
And
There's
Rob
only
sounds great.
There's only one part where it sounds like they're trying to make it more Machine Head. No, Cradle of Filth makes it sound like creepy, like a Cradle of Filth
Machine
song.
Head makes it sound heavier.
No, they only have one part. They play the exact same way.
It just sounds better. It sounds. I don't know.
Only
man.
at the
This-
life drips before me, my end is near. I'm not sorry. That's the only part where they change it up. They make it slightly heavier.
Have
The
you heard any
Cradle-
of these, Garrett?
Not in a long time. I've heard the Machine Head one fairly recently.
Yeah, dude, Garrett would not like the Cradle of Filth one. I mean, Cradle, that's like black.
Although I like the Cradle of Filth one. I just like Machine
And
Head's
it
better.
fits Cradle of Filth better because Cradle of Filth has the operatic aspects of the band. So they
Yes.
put that into the song, which makes it stand out better. But we're not talking about Cradle of Filth and Machine Head right now. But everyone out there, I would love to know what your opinions are. I take Cradle. JJ says Machine Head. He's an idiot. I'm smart. No, I'm just kidding. He's wrong. I'm right. What else do you want to know? But, I mean, it was an easy "Hallowed Be Thy Name" gets the pentagram of truth, which brings us to the end here.
I don't even know the score.
Yeah.
You don't want to know the score because we tied, motherfuckers.
Again?
I knew this shit was going to happen, but
Four
guys,
for 4.
what album is more well-rounded,
Whoa,
though?
whoa, whoa. Let's take a step back. Before we get to our album choices, I didn't hear y'all's picks on your favorite songs of the album. For me, I already said it, Judas Priest, The Rage, British Steel, and then my favorite's "Hallowed Be Thy Name" on Iron Maiden. What about you?
I would agree with that. Like,
Really?
they
You think it's
are,
the two
yeah,
best songs?
for sure.
What about you, Garrett?
Yeah, "Hallowed Be Thy Name" is for sure. I guess for
Priest?
sure my. Wait.
No,
sorry.
on Iron Maiden. "Hallowed Be
Yeah,
Thy
on
Name" is your favorite.
Iron Maiden, "Hallowed Be My Name" is for sure my top pick. The Judas Priest one's it's kind of tougher for me. I'm not a huge fan of the album. Just listening to it, I don't know, cover to cover. I still like "Breaking the Law." It bangs, but I don't know. To me, they're just I like the Iron Maiden album better.
Yeah.
Sue me.
Damn. So, well, you already went with this album pick. And one with Breaking the Law. I'm gonna slap him for that.
They
but
were
it's okay.
closer than I thought.
Dude.
They really were.
No, they were closer than I thought. I don't know if you want to start off JJ or do you want?
Oh, that's fine. When we
So
first
Garrett picked. Sorry.
Okay.
Garrett picked Number of the Beast. By the way, for everyone out there that didn't hear.
Oh,
that.
sorry, I didn't even know we were doing our picks.
No, because
already.
you were like, I like
Yeah.
Number of the Beast better. So
I was
I'm gonna
like,
assume
okay.
your pick is Number of the
Okay.
Beast. So JJ, you go ahead. Tell us what you think album to album.
No, when we first decided that we were gonna debate these albums, I was like, man, this is gonna be a total wipeout. Maiden's gonna destroy this.
Dude,
album.
that's what I thought. Exact
And
same.
it
thought.
was super close. It's insane how close it was to me.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty close. I thought
Yeah.
this would be a good argument.
British Steel has some bangers, dude.
It does.
It does. It really
and it
does.
doesn't
And
slow
it's catchy.
down. Literally, if United wasn't on there, there's not a bad track.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well,
I think some
that
could be
bonus song
better,
sucks,
but I
too.
don't think any of them are bad. Besides United.
Okay, yeah, I would agree with that. They have the iconic hits. I think this is the time where Judas Priest is in that bridge of like they want to go rock stadium, but they still have their heavy influences.
Yeah.
And
I
it
agree.
sounds good. And Rob Halford's voice is just like he's at the pinnacle of his career right now. I think personally,
Easily.
like it's awesome, man.
Oh, no, on this album? I don't know.
Which one do you take?
Dude,
He sounds
I
great on
love
this.
Sin After Sin. His voice on Sin After Sin is
Oh,
killer.
actually, that's
Descendant
pretty good, too.
Aggressor. Oh my fucking god, dude.
Oh, he does sound pretty.
He's
heavy on that.
amazing on there. And then he comes back in the 90s with what's the fucking their biggest song? Painkiller. His voice on there is insane. His voice is always
Oh
insane.
yeah, well, you know what? Regardless,
voice is always
his
amazing.
voice sounds amazing. But if I'm gonna take a pick, I like the overall aspect of Iron Maiden. Like they have hit after hit. I don't think there's a bad song. You do, but I don't. And I could listen to it full without changing a skip. And sometimes for British Steel, I ended up hearing it 4 times. And there's a couple I was like, man, I'm over this. I had to skip it. But so I'm taking Number of the Beast.
Number of the Beast.
Yeah.
Wait, I was going to ask you guys, what do you guys think? Which one do you think of the production has held up better over time?
Oh, Iron Maiden for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I would take British Steel.
Really?
Production wise.
Why?
I take the drums. I take the drums and the guitar from British Steel, and then I take the bass tone from Iron Maiden. I think the
I don't
the
know.
lead tones maybe from Iron Maiden a little bit more, but the actual riffs, I think the riffs on Iron Maiden's always on this album sound kind of tinny. I think the
I don't know,
fuller riffs
man.
come from,
I don't know.
but
Judas sounds more
Full.
modern.
yeah, but you got to
Yeah,
remember.
but it sounds more modern, but
and-
less original. Like I'm not saying that they're not original.
They're the
sounds.
original. It's 1980. They are the original.
I know,
They're the OGs.
Sure, no, I get that. Maybe original's not the right word, but it just sounds basic. Like the tones of these guitars
Whoa.
and stuff, dude. It's just
So it sounds
there's
like a regular
nothing
rock
wrong
album
with it.
I don't
There's
think-
nothing wrong with it.
I don't think it's the guitar tones. I just think it's the playing that makes you feel like it's basic. I don't think it's
Well,
the
both-
tone. You think it's the tone that makes it feel that way?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe a little bit of both, but
Yeah, I just don't think there's a lot of low end on the Iron Maiden guitars.
for
But I
me-
know
and-
that's what they're going
and
for.
There's so much just basic drumming in British Steel.
But there's some great fills.
There's some
and
great
I like
fills,
the way the
but there's
drums
just
sound.
there's so much do-ch.
It reminds
How
me a
many-
little bit of ACDC.
No, guys, come on. You haven't heard it enough. You haven't heard enough. I think you
hold
guys
on.
are going a little too hard.
No,
with that.
no, I'm with JJ on this. Come on, man.
There's
there's
certain
two,
part. I'm not
two
saying
or
the full
three-
album.
Right.
I'm saying certain
But 2 or
parts.
3 of those songs, that guy's got to
Certain-
be bored out of his
certain
damn
parts.
mind.
Certain parts.
And you just get more complexity out of Maiden.
I can
Yeah.
see that. But let's speak to the years they came out. So obviously British Steel is 1980, Number of the Beast 1982. But British Steel was on Columbia, so obviously they have probably a bigger budget for production. Whereas Number of the Beast was released on EMI in the UK and Harvest in North America. So I can see why British Steel is probably the production would held up better. But I think they both have held up fine. Like they both sound great.
I'm not disregarding the Maiden production.
So anyway, I'm gonna get to my album pick. So JJ picked Iron Maiden. What'd you pick?
Yeah, I picked Maiden.
Maiden. Garrett picked Maiden, so it doesn't even matter what I pick. Whatever. I don't even
What would you
care.
pick?
I'm wrong. I'm just kidding, guys. If I'm gonna go with my pick, I love both albums. I think British Steel's a more consistent album than Number of the Beast. But
It's
I
so
think
hard.
I know, but I think the hits off of Number of the Beast are so much bigger and better that I got to go with Number of the Beast. I mean, you're talking about Number of the Beast, Run to the Hills, Hallowed Be Thy Name. I think that's way better than Breaking the Law,
Three
Grinder, The
giants,
Rage, and Living After Midnight. The one I think that can contest mostly is The Rage, but Number of the Beast is just another fucking world. And then, of course, I love The Prisoner. It's a fucking amazing song. Invaders is a good song, not great. Children of the Dam is but. 22 is okay, I guess. I guess those two are okay, but then Gangland is shit. You know what I mean?
Can't believe you keep
But
saying
I
that.
think I'm gonna take Number of the Beast too. Hallowed Be Thy Name saved it for them. It really did. If Hallowed Be Thy Name wasn't on that album, I think I would have changed my mind. I think I would have gone
that
with
actually.
Priest.
That's a good argument, man.
I'm telling you right now.
Like, it's insane how-
and dude, Number of the
But
Beast
hold on,
is the most just. It's
Isn't
so
it insane
good.
how much that song enhances the album?
It is. All three of those three songs.
Those
right
three
there,
big hitters.
They.
But if we added United back in with another Iron
That's
Maiden
true.
song, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
I already told you.
We
I
did give Judas a huge pass on.
But no, but we confronted it. I told you I would take
Right.
United over Gangland. It's better than Gangland.
Yeah.
You're crazy to
I know you guys don't
I
agree with
don't
that. I can't listen to
I
Gangland.
can't believe you
Gangland is
keep thinking
shit.
that, man.
Dude.
I've heard it too many times. I'm done with it. I'm glad I never have to hear it again after this debate.
All I'm saying is United is such a huge speed bump to that album. Like,
It
us
falls
not
off
putting
for
that
you.
in there. Yeah, from there on, it's like, I don't know.
What are we doing? But yeah. Anyway, the winner is Number of the Beast here on Debate and Destroy. And if you think it's British Steel, what's their opinion, JJ? Tell them.
Oh, they're wrong.
Their opinion is wrong. You heard it here first.
See you
on
later,
Debate and Destroy.
locals.
Local motherfuckers. We'll see you on the next episode. Have a good day, biatch.